Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another legal breaking reporting and video analysis update. We have some urgent legal breaking news as the Democratic 6 lawmakers that were illegally threatened to be imprisoned, jailed, or even executed by Donald Trump recently have reached out to law enforcement for protection purposes because of them them being in the Trump administration and Donald Trump threatening their lives because of them, the 6 lawmakers encouraging military personnel such as Air Force and National Guard members to rightfully disobey illegal orders and reminding them of their oath to the Constitution. Let's get into this brand new reporting by the Washington Post. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy. And please help me keep the YouTube algorithm up. Let's get
You're listening to Democrats seek police action on Trump's threatening social media posts. A news story written by Amy B. Wang and Megan Vasquez and read by Bria, an AI-generated voice. Several Democratic lawmakers sought police action Friday over social media posts by President Donald Trump, in which he said they should be arrested and potentially punished by death for encouraging the U.S. military to disobey illegal orders. At least 2 lawmakers, Representatives Jason Crow, Democrat Colorado, and Chris DeLuzio, Democrat Pennsylvania, have requested that U.S. Capitol Police investigate intimidating, threatening, and concerning posts made by Trump on his Truth Social platform, according to a copy of a letter sent from Crow's office to police Thursday and obtained by the Washington Post. Axios first reported the request. DeLuzio spokeswoman Zoe Bluffstone confirmed Friday that his office also reported the post to Capitol Police using the same language as in the letter from Crow's office. Representative Chrissy Houlihan, Democrat, Pennsylvania, also said Friday that her office had filed a complaint about a threat from the president with Capitol Police. Her office did not confirm if she had also explicitly requested an investigation. Trump's social media post came Thursday in response to a video released Tuesday of 6 Congress members with military or intelligence experience, who cautioned that threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. The lawmakers urged members of the U.S. military and intelligence communities to disobey any illegal orders they receive. The video did not specify which orders concerned the lawmakers, but some representatives have said they are hearing from service members questioning the legality of strikes that have targeted people the Trump administration alleges are trafficking narcotics by sea. Traditionally, the U.S. military adheres to the Uniform Code of Military Justice, which holds that service members must obey lawful orders, whether they agree with them or not. They are obligated to not follow manifestly unlawful orders, but such situations are rare and legally fraught. The message in the video appeared to rattle a president who is known for seeking retribution against his perceived foes, and who has successfully lobbied for federal investigations of their conduct, upending enduring norms that insulate federal law enforcement from political influence. It's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors to our country should be arrested and put on trial, Trump wrote in response to the video. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. Trump later added that the behavior was punishable by death, and reshared a post proclaiming, "Hang them, George Washington would." Houlihan, a former Air Force officer, explained her rationale for filing a complaint during an appearance Friday on the Daily Blast with Greg Sargent podcast. "There's a threat line you can email. You have to identify who it is, if you know, what they said if you have it," Houlihan said, explaining the process. "I don't know how else to describe that other than a threat to my safety." Crow, a former Army Ranger, wrote in his letter to Capitol Police that, since Trump's posts, congressional offices of the Democrats in the video had seen a significant uptick in calls and emails with violent rhetoric and additional threats. On Friday, he posted audio of some of the vulgar threats they had received. Representatives of the Capitol Police and for the other lawmakers involved did not immediately return requests for comment Friday. Senate Minority Leader Charles E. Schumer, Democrat, New York, told reporters Thursday that he had alerted Capitol Police to the potential for threats against the makers of the video, which was organized by Senator Alyssa Slotkin, Michigan, a former CIA analyst, and also featured Senator Mark Kelly, Arizona, a Navy veteran, Representative Maggie Goodlander, New Hampshire, a former Navy reservist. In an interview Friday on the Brian Kilmeade Show, Trump denied he was threatening the lawmakers, but maintained that they had broken the law and continued to talk about sedition. "I'm not threatening them, but I think they're in serious trouble. In the old days, they would have been dead," Trump said. "That was seditious behavior. That was a big deal. Today, nothing's a big deal. Today's a different world. It's a softer, it's a meeker, milder world." In reference to questions Friday about Democratic lawmakers' efforts to seek police action, the White House pointed to Trump's interview with Kilmeade. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Thursday that Trump was not suggesting violence against the makers of the video. "These members knew what they were doing," Leavitt added, calling the message they were sending very dangerous and perhaps punishable by law. "I'm not a lawyer. I'll leave that to the Department of Justice and the Department of War to decide," she said, using the Trump administration's term for the rebranded Department of Defense. She went on to say that every single order that is given to this United States military by this commander-in-chief and through this chain of command, through the Secretary of War, is lawful. The Pentagon did not respond Thursday morning to questions about the president's post. Dan Lamothe contributed to this report.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do have one thing to say to Caroline Leavitt and Pam Bondi. You guys are so in for a rude awakening, because it is simply not illegal to encourage military personnel to disobey orders that are in a way illegal from Donald Trump. However, what Donald Trump is doing is in fact illegal, and what they have been saying, or what they did say in the video, was just a reminder that they do not have to follow Donald Trump's illegal orders. I will say that again, Caroline Leavitt and Pam Bondi, so that way, hopefully, even though I'm not holding my breath, it gets drilled into your guys' thin skulls that they were just reminding Donald Trump, the service members, that they do not have to follow his orders that he gives when they are illegal, you dumb bimbos. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this legal breaking reporting video analysis update. If you did enjoy this legal breaking reporting video analysis update, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy. For more legal breaking news that you need to know about, more to